And we're live here at David Emanuel Academy here in Swainsboro, Georgia. Be a region contest between our CCA Lady Patriots and the Lady Eagles of DEA. At your time, we'll give you the starting lineups. For the Patriots, leading off number 12, catching Brylan Waldron. At second, number 33, Cadence Cravey. At shortstop, number 5, Emma Gorley. At third base, number 10, Emmy Lowry. Your designated player will be number 14, Maddie Rooker. At first base, number 16, Gracie Giddens. And left field, number 7, Abra Harris. And pitching be number 3, Peyton Harper. And center field be number 15, Arabelle Roberts. And your flex is number 13, Macy Rooker. That's done with your national anthem, and then we'll have live here, first pitch.
Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you so thankful for this day that you've given us, Lord. Thankful for each and every individual here for this game today. God, we ask you for your mercy, your grace, and your protection over all the players. In your holy name we pray. Amen.
And they said a prayer right when I thought we were getting ready for first pitch. So we'll be now ready for the first pitch. And pitching for them will be Aubrey Scott. And she'll take the mound for the Lady Eagles. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout. We'll be back live right here on your Patriots Sports Network. And we're back here live at DEA. To bring up the leadoff hitter for the Lady Patriots, number 12, Brylan Waldron. And on deck be Cadence Cravey and Gorley lurking in the hole. Patriots come out 8-1, number 1 team in the state. And when you're the number 1 team in the state, you've got a target on your back, and everybody wants to beat you. So you got to come out here and jump on these Eagles very early here. Waldron steps into the box. Here's the pitch to her. And there's a strike called on the outside corner. And a foul ball there off the bat of Bryland, right there by Coach Pop's head. So an 0-2 count here to the leadoff hitter, number 12, Bryland Waldron. Got to have the speedy 12 on base for this Lady Patriot offense. And here's the pitch. And she strikes out looking, and that'll bring up Cadence Cravey. Cravey steps into the box here. Scott Wines, and here's the pitch. That ball's fouled back here up against the screen for strike one. Cadence an 0-1 count here with one out here in the top of the first inning. Fouled off the umpire's mask for strike two. Cadence an 0-2 count here with one out. Gorley on deck. Got to have some runners on base here in the top of the first inning. Ball's in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Cadence Cravey. One-two count here with one out. Cravey back in the box. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and that'll be the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Emma Gorley. Gorley back in to the box here. Scott Wines, and here's the pitch. Ball's outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes here to Emma Gorley. Wines, and here's the pitch. Gorley hits that ball deep. That ball's high. Center fielder's drifting back, and she's going to make the play at the wall. That ball had a chance, but a good play by the center fielder, and that'll be out number 3. We'll go to the bottom of the first with no score here, right on your Patriots Sports Network. And we're back here live, and the Patriots will go on defense right here in the bottom of the first. We're scoreless here. Bring up Kylie Bell, the shortstop for the Eagles. Peyton Harper on the mound for the Lady Patriots. Emmy at third, Gorley at short, Cravey at second, Gracie at first, Macy in right, Arabelle in center, and Abra in left. Bell steps into the box here. She'll face Peyton Harper for the first time. Here's the pitch. Ball's fouled off for strike one. 0-1 count here to Kylie Bell. Seen something this first inning we haven't seen out of this Patriot offense, much as strikeouts. I think we only have maybe a handful as a team. So you got to kind of find a way to put the ball in play here. 0-1 count here to Bell. That ball's hit high. Abra Harris is coming in hard, and she's going to make the catch in foul territory. What a play by Abra Harris. My goodness. And that'll be out number one. And those are the kind of plays you got to have in big games like this. The junior stepping up and making a big-time play. That'll bring up Aubrey Scott, the pitcher. Some stats on Scott. We were looking at her earlier. She's got a high batting average, so she can put the ball in play, and we got to make the plays behind Peyton here. One out here, no score. That ball's hit high in the foul territory. Gracie gives way, but it's going to get way out of play. One count here. Here's a pitch from Harper. That ball's in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Aubrey Scott. One count here, 1 out. Here's the pitch. That ball's hit on the infield. Cravy's going to give it a step back and make the play for out number 2. And with 2 outs, that brings up number 27, Peyton Peebles, the left fielder. Harper doing a good job of throwing strikes and letting her defense play behind her here. Peebles into the box here. Harper winds. Here's the pitch. Ball's hit right back to Peyton. Peyton's going to field it, fire to first, and out number 3. 3 up, 3 down. We're scoreless here going into the second inning. We'll take a break right here on your Patriots Sports Network. And we're back here live at DEA, David Emanuel Academy. We're scoreless here in 2 innings. That'll bring up the third baseman, Emmy Lowry. Lowry swinging a real hot bat this year. Need to see something out of her right here to start this inning off with a bang. Here's the pitch. Ball high. 1 ball, no strikes here to Emmy Lowry. And here's the pitch. Ball high. 2 balls, no strikes here to Emmy Lowry. 2-0 count here to Emmy Lowry. And here's the 2-0 pitch. And there's a strike on the outside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike here to Emmy Lowry. So 2-1 count here, nobody out. Lowry steps in the box. Here's the pitch. Ball hits off her hands. That's going to be a foul ball off the knob of the bat. So a 2-2 count here to Emmy Lowry. Lowry with a good count to hit in here. 2-2 count. See a fastball, drive it right here. Here's the pitch. And fouled off, way out of play back here behind us. Lowry fighting for her life here. Emmy's back into the box. Scott Wines, here's the pitch. Ball high, 3 balls. 2 strikes here to Lowry. Base hit, ball 4 right here for Emmy Lowry. Scott Wines, here's the pitch. Ball 4, and Emmy Lowry with a leadoff walk here. That brings up Maddie Rooker. And see what Coach Corum dials up right here with nobody out here in a close ball game here in the second inning. We're scoreless. Lowry's on base. And Maddie Rooker to the plate. See if Maddie can continue her hit streak here. Here's the pitch. And a strike called right down the middle of the plate. Rooker back into the box here, an 0-1 count here. Here's the pitch from Scott. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 0-2 count here to Maddie Rooker. And Gracie Giddens on deck. There's 5 of them fighting for the batting average title, and right now I think Gracie's run away with it after the last game, and 5 players hitting over 500. So they're all excited about this batting average race, and you know it keeps them competitive. But they love each other at the end of the day, and they want everybody to win it. So 0-2 count here to Rooker. Lowry at first. Scott Wines, and here's the pitch. Ball outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Maddie Rooker. Ball high, 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Maddie Rooker. Maddie Rooker's worked herself into a hitter's count here with a dangerous Gracie Giddens on deck. Here's a pitch from Scott, swing and a miss for strike 3, and that'll be the first out of the inning. I'll bring up Gracie Giddens. And the wind's blowing straight out of here. Gracie into the box, Scott Wines, and here's the pitch. Ball high. 1 ball, no strikes here to Gracie Giddens. Lowry on first with 1 out. 1 ball, no strikes here. Scott Wines, and here's the pitch. Fouled up. That ball's going to get out of play for strike 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Gracie Giddens. Gracie with a 1-1 count here with 1 out. Lowry at first. Here's the pitch. Ball high. 2 balls. 1 strike here to Gracie Giddens. Two-one count here. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ball low in the dirt. 3 balls. 1 strike here to Giddens. And Abra Harris on deck. Three-one count. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes here with 1 out to Gracie Giddens. And she winds, and here's the pitch. Lowry's got to go halfway. You never know here. And the second baseman's going to make the play for out number 2. That'll bring up Abra Harris with 2 outs. Abra Harris Need a hit in the right field gap right here, right center gap. And that's one of Abra's strong suits, hitting the ball on the right side of the field. A right side hit right here, do some damage. Here's the pitch, and a strike called right down the middle. 0-1 count here to Abra Harris. 2 outs, Lowry at first. Top of the second here, and we're scoreless. She winds, and here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Scott working way ahead here with an 0-2 count here to Abra Harris. Scott winds, and here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and that'll end the top half of the second. We'll go to the bottom of the second, scoreless right here on your Patriots Sports Network. And we're back here live at David Emanuel. That'll bring up Kaylee Flowers, the catcher. She'll face Peyton Harper here for the first time here in the bottom of the second inning. We're scoreless. Peyton Harper, great inning. Great first inning of work. 3 up, 3 down. Flowers into the box here. Peyton winds, here's the pitch. That ball's hit hard to the shortstop. Gorley with a great play. Off to first, they're out number 1. A good play by Emma Gorley. And that'll be out number 1 for this Lady Patriot defense. Great job by Peyton Harper to roll a ground ball there. That'll bring up number 21, Bailey McNur, the third baseman. One out here. Peyton Harper winds. Here's the pitch. That ball's going to hit right back to Peyton. Gorley's going to come and field it on the run. On the run, throws. That ball gets away from Gracie. And that ball gets into the dugout, and McNur will take her walk to second base. So a runner in scoring position for the Eagles here early. And that'll bring up number 3, Adeline Terwilliger. Number 3 steps into the box here to face Peyton Harper here with 1 out. Terwilliger into the box. Harper winds, and here's the pitch. That ball's hitting the hole. That ball's going to get through. Arabelle's going to field it, going to have to get it in a hurry. And they'll have runners on the corners here with 1 out. And that'll bring up Kate Yeomans. Yeoman's the first baseman here for this Lady Eagle offense and defense. Sproulin gives the first and third play. Harper toes the rubber. She winds, and here's the pitch. Fouled off for strike 1. And the runner did take off, so we know there's a possibility they're going to try to steal here. 0-1 count here to Kate Yeomans. Peyton Harper winds, and here's the 0-1 pitch. And he calls it a strike. So that's an 0-2 count. They got runners in scoring position here at second and third with one out. Peyton Harper way ahead here, 0-2 count. Harper winds, and here's the pitch. Swing and a miss in the dirt. Browland's got to throw her out. And a drop third strike equals a base runner here, and the bases are loaded full of Lady Eagles, and that brings up Carrie Johnson. Bases loaded here. Corners are in. The middle infield's back. Fouled off for strike one. Oh, 1 count here with one out. Harper trying to get out of damage right here. Base is full of Lady Eagles. Peyton winds, and here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike two. Great job by Peyton Harper. Oh, 2 count here. Peyton winds, and here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike three. Peyton Harper with a big pitch there, and that's 2 outs. That brings up the 9-hole hitter, Emily McCray, the center fielder here. And a ball called. That ball's low. 1 ball, no strikes here to Emily McCray. One 0 count here. Here's the pitch. That ball's hit to the shortstop, Gorley. Gorley's going to field it. Fire across the infield to Gracie. And that'll be out number 3. And Peyton Harper gets out of a jam. And we'll go to the top of the third. Scoreless right here on your Patriots Sports Network. And we're back here live at DEA. Peyton Harper comes to the plate here. In the top of the third inning, Arabelle on deck in the top of the lineup waiting to get back around here. We want to get Arabelle on base. Peyton steps into the box, a chance to help herself here. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike one. 0-1 count here to Peyton Harper. Scott doing a really, really good job of commanding the zone. 0-1 count here to Peyton Harper. She winds, and here's the pitch, and there's a changeup. That ball misses way outside. 1 ball, 1 strike here. One count here to Peyton Harper. Here's the pitch. That ball's high. 2 balls, 1 strike here to Peyton Harper. Arabelle Roberts on deck with great speed. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Peyton Harper. Two balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ball high, 3 balls, 2 strikes to Peyton Harper. You're looking to base hit ball 4 here if you're Peyton Harper. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a strike called on the inside corner for strike number 3, and that'll bring up Arabelle Roberts with 1 out. AB with a chance to get some of this speed on base for this Patriot offense. Got to get something going here. And here's the pitch to AB. And she slaps it down, but it's going to get foul for strike 1. So an 0-1 count here to AB. Oh, 1 count here, 1 out. We need AB on right here. And here's the pitch. And a strike called on the outside corner for strike number 2. So an 0-2 count here to Arabelle Roberts. Here's the pitch. And that's fouled off. Arabelle's fighting here. AB back into the box. 0-2 count here with 1 out. Here's the pitch. And she hits it down. She's going to have to get rid of it quick. And she beats her by a step. And for out number 2, that'll be the 2nd out of the inning, and that'll bring up leadoff hitter Brylan Waldron. Brylan took strike 3, her last at bat. Let's see what she could do here with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. That ball's popped up to the third baseman, and that'll be out number 3. We'll go to the bottom half of the 3rd scoreless right here on your Patriot Sports Network. And we're back here live. The bottom of the 3rd inning. Now bring up the top of the lineup. That'll be Kylie Bell. The shortstop will come up and face Peyton for the 2nd time here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. So top of the order coming up for both teams here. And they'll start this bottom half of the inning off with Kylie Bell. Peyton winds, and here's the pitch. Ball in the dirt is going to get off the umpire there. One ball, no strikes here to Kylie Bell. And here's the pitch. There's a bunt right back to Peyton. Peyton's got to get rid of it quick. Good speed there, and she's safe. And they'll have a leadoff bunt single by Kylie Bell. And that'll bring up Aubrey Scott. So speed at first here. The two-hole hitter in Aubrey Scott at the plate. Here's the pitch. She squares. Bryland's got to get rid of it quick. She does, and there's an out. Run if you want to, and that'll get you right there. That'll be the first out of the inning, and a great throw by the catcher, Bryland Waldron. One out here, 0-1 count here. And here's the 0-1 pitch. Ball in the dirt. Good throw by Bryland there. One ball, one strike here with one out. And I'm not scared to say that one run might win this ball game. The way it's going here. 1-1 count here with one out. Peyton Wines, here's the pitch. That ball's hit to the second baseman. Cravey dives, comes up firing, and gets her out for out number 2. Great play by Cadence Cravey there. And that'll be the second out of the inning, and that'll bring up Peyton Peebles, the left fielder here. Peyton Peebles comes up with 2 outs here. Face Peyton Harper here, the 3-hole hitter. And Peyton Wines, and here's the pitch. That ball's hit to the shortstop, Gorley. Gorley's got to come up firing. She will, and that'll be out number 3. A great play, great defensive inning. And we'll go to the top of the 4th scoreless right here on your Patriots Sports Network. And we're back here live at DEA. Cadence Cravey comes to the plate here at the top half of the 4th inning here. Gorley on deck, Lowry in the hole. We need Cadence on base right here. Got to have base runners right here. Scott Wines, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Oh, 0-1 count here to see Money. Here's the pitch. Misses. 1 ball, 1 strike here. And here's the 1-1 pitch. Strike called on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Cadence Cravey. And he's been consistent there. He likes that pitch, and he's been consistent there. I have no problem with that. That is a good call by the umpire there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss for strike 3, and that'll be the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Emma Gorley. Lowry on deck, and Rooker in the hole. Gorley steps into the box here with one out. Scott winds, and here's the pitch to Gorley. That ball's hit high. That's got a chance, and it's off the wall. Gorley to 2. Gorley's going to hold up right there, and a stand-up double off the bat of Emma Gorley. And Lowry with a big opportunity right here to drive in Gorley. Lowry with a big opportunity here with one out with the runner in scoring position, and Emma Gorley. Lowry walked her first at bat. And here's the pitch to her. That ball's hit high on the infield. And that ball's going to drop. Gorley takes off. And that'll be the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Maddie Rooker. And that's 2 outs. Brain fart there cost us an out. Here's the pitch to Rooker. Rooker fouls that off for strike 1. Lowry reaches on a infield single. Wasn't touched. So that'll be an infield single for Emmy Lowry. 0-1 count here to Maddie Rooker. Lowry looks like she's going to take off, throw behind her, and she dives back safe, and she'll call timeout from the umpire, and she'll get time. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Maddie Rooker. Winds, and here's the pitch. That ball's hit high into center field. Lowry with 2 outs has got to take off, and that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of the 4th scoreless right here on your Patriots Sports Network. We're here in the bottom of the 4th inning. It's scoreless here. Patriots with a few. 1 big hit off the bat of Emma Gorley, and a pop-up in the infield was untouched by this defense. And Gorley runs to 3rd and gets tagged out. And then Maddie Rooker hits a shot into center field, but right at the center fielder. This part of the game. That'll bring up Kaylee Flowers. Ball low. 1 ball, no strikes here to Flowers. One ball, no strikes here to Kaylee Flowers. Peyton winds in. Here's the pitch. That ball's hit hard up the middle, and that'll be the first hit for for this David Emanuel team, and Flowers is on first with an infield single. That'll bring up Bailey McNair. McNair steps into the box here. Peyton with a runner on first here. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike one. Waldron fields it. So an 0-1 count here to McNair. And here's the pitch. Ball high. 1 ball, 1 strike to McNair. One count here to the 5-hole hitter, McNair. That ball's popped up into no man's land. That ball's going to fall for a hit. They'll have runners on first and second with nobody out. And the Eagles have something cooking here. That brings up Adeline Terwilliger. Defense has played great so far here when we've been in trouble this game. Scoreless here. Runners at first and second with nobody out. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike one. Peyton Harper commanding the zone. Doing a great job throwing strikes here. She winds and here's the pitch. That ball's hit in the center field. Arabelle, oh, that's a catch. He'll go to play second and out. That's a double play for Arabelle Roberts, and this defense one more time bails them out. What a play by the center fielder, Arabelle Roberts. And that'll bring Kate Yeomans to the plate here. And once again, this defense steps up in a big way. 2 outs here, bottom of the 4th. Peyton on the mound. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. They've tried to steal 1 time and hasn't tried again. 1 ball, no strikes here with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. That ball's hit high in the center field. Arabelle back and another great play. She jumps in the gap, makes the play for the 3rd out. We'll go to the top of the 5, scoreless right here on your Patriots Sports Network. We're back here in the top of the 5th inning. We're scoreless here in Swainsboro. Gracie to the plate here. Try to get something going here in the top of the 5th inning. Got Aber on deck. And here's the pitch. That ball's hit hard to the shortstop, right at her, though. Line drive, and that'll be out number 1. You can't take nothing away from that. We've hit it hard. We're just hitting it right at people. Aber comes up with 1 out here. Winds, and here's the pitch to Harris. Harris swings for strike one. Peyton Harper on deck here. And then you got Arabelle, and then the top of the lineup coming up behind her. And here's the pitch. Ball in. 1 ball, 1 strike here with 1 out. And here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Got to find some confidence right here in Big A right here. We need a big-time swing out of number 7 right here. 1 ball, 2 strikes here, 1 out. Peyton Harper on deck. She winds, and here's the pitch. That ball's hit into right field. That might be down. It's going to fall. No, a catch. What a catch by the right fielder. My goodness, a shoelace catch by the right fielder, and defensive play after defensive play here in Swainsboro. Two outs here, Peyton Harper to the plate. She winds, and here's the pitch. Ball high. 1 ball, no strikes here to Peyton Harper. And here's the pitch. Fouled off right in the catcher's mitt for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike here. How the catcher held on to that ball, I'm not sure. That was a heck of a play by the catcher right there. And right on the tip of her glove, and she holds on to it. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes here with 2 outs. Two outs here, 1-2 count to Peyton Harper. Here's the pitch. That ball's hit high in the center field. Center fielder's back, and she'll make the play for out number 3. We'll go to the bottom of the 5. Scoreless right here in Swainsboro on your Patriots Sports Network. We're back here live at DEA, scoreless here through 5 innings. In the bottom of the 5th, that'll bring up number 13, Brooke Fleming. She'll hit for the pitcher. Now she's going to hit. Not real sure who she come in for. Hold on. She come in for number 7, Carrie Johnson, the right fielder. So an 0-1 count here to Fleming. Rooker gives chase. That ball is good to get down, and it's in foul territory, so an 0-2 count here for Fleming. So an 0-2 count here to Fleming. Giddens way ahead. Giddens comes in and Rooker goes to first. Giddens winds and here's the pitch. That ball's hit hard to Cravey. Cravey fields it on the play. And a good play by Cadence Cravey for out number 1. A slide and dive and catch for Cadence Cravey for out number 1. That brings up Emily McCray, the center fielder. And McCray was making several good plays out there in center field. I'm talking about some hard hit balls. 2 really good defenses here battling it out. Gracie winds and here's the pitch. That's a bunt attempt, but it's foul. Oh, 0-1 count here to McCray. They're trying to get runners on for the top of the lineup coming back around in Kylie Bell. Giddens winds, and here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off for strike 2. So an 0-2 count here to the 9-hole hitter, McCray. Oh, 0-2 count here with 1 out. Giddens winds, and here's the pitch. Fouled off for strike 2. So McCray battling here in an 0-2 count here. Oh, 0-2 count here, 1 out. Giddens way ahead here. Giddens rocks, fires, and here's the pitch. Ball high. Wanted to see if she'd chase that high pitch. Good pitch for Gracie there in 0-2 count. Peyton Harper done a great job. I mean, a great job. Coming in, threw strikes, gave her defense a chance through 5 innings. Giddens winds, and here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's a foul ball. And he didn't call it foul, but we'll take the out. So 2 outs. No foul ball here. 2 outs. That'll be the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Kylie Bell, the shortstop. Two outs here, bottom of the 5th inning. Kylie Bell, the shortstop, up for this Eagles offense to face Giddens here. Giddens winds. There's a pitch. It's a hot shot to Gorley. Gorley gets rid of it, and that's out number 3. A great defensive play by Emma Gorley. We go to the top of the 6th, scoreless right here on your Patriots Sports Network. We're back here live at DEA. Top of the 6th inning, Arabelle Roberts steps into the box to lead off the top half of this 6th inning here. Scoreless. That ball's hit to the third baseman. She's going to have to get rid of it quick, but she doesn't, and Arabelle's safe. And there's the speed of Arabelle Roberts, and now we roll it to the top with 12. Brylan Waldron and Cadence on deck. Got a lot of noise going on here. Scott winds, and here's the pitch. And that's going to hit Brylan in the shoulder. Oh, and it's going to call it a strike because she did go around. So an 0-1 count here to Brylan Waldron. That's a good call. That's a good call. Good umpire here. That's a very good call. You don't see that. You don't see that many times in high school softball where they make that right call there. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Brylan Waldron. Arabelle with speed at first. Here's the pitch to Waldron. And a foul ball. So an 0-2 count here to Brylan Waldron. Coach Corum's giving signs here. Waldron, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and that'll be the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Cadence Cravey. Cadence to the plate here. That ball's hit into right field. Right fielder catches it, going to fire back to first, and that'll be a double play. And the Patriots are doubled off here, and we'll go to the bottom half of the 6th inning scoreless right here on your Patriots Sports Network. We're back here live at DEA, bottom of the 6th inning, scoreless here. It's going to bring up Aubrey Scott to face Gracie here. Giddens winds, and here's the pitch. That ball's fouled off, way out of play here, and get off the gym. 0-1 count here to Aubrey Scott. And he going into the top of the 7th inning here. If you're the Patriots, you've got to score here in the top of the 7th. We're scoreless here. Bottom of the 6th. Scott to the plate. 0-1 count. Giddens winds. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. A good pitch by Gracie Giddens there. And if you do go into extra innings, you go into the Texas shootout where there will be a runner at second base. Gracie winds, here's the pitch, and that ball's up high for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That might have been a chase pitch for Gracie. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Aubrey Scott. Gracie winds, and here's the 1-2 pitch. Ball's hit hard to Cravey, and Cravey catches it, and that'll be out number 1. So 1 out here, and a hard hit ball for Aubrey Scott, and that'll bring up Peyton Peebles, the left fielder. Great play by Cadence Cravey there for the first out. Here's the pitch. Cravey hit a hot shot into right field, and Arabelle got doubled off on a ball that looked like it might have got down. It was a 50-50 ball, and, that's just part of softball. 1 ball, no strikes here to Peebles. Giddens winds. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. One count here with 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Giddens winds, and here's the pitch. Ball in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike to Peyton Peebles. Two balls, 1 strike here with 1 out. That ball's hit hard on the infield. Cadence comes in, and that's going to be out number 2. Good pitch by Giddens. And he gets a pop-up on the infield. And that'll bring up Kaylee Flowers, the catcher. Flowers with a hard hit ball her last at bat. And Arabelle dove and caught that and turned a double play on the runner left because she thought the ball was going to get down. So this kid hits it hard here. 2 outs, top of the 6th here, scoreless. Here's the pitch. Ball's hit way out of play here. 0-1 count here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th inning here. Oh, 1 count here, 2 outs. Gracie winds. Here's the pitch. Ball in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Kaylee Flowers. One ball, 1 strike here, 2 outs. Our defense playing back for power here. 1 ball, 1 strike here for Giddens. Giddens toes the rubber. She'll rock, fire, and here's the pitch. Ball's hit to Cravey. Cravey's going to go with a backhand, going to get by her for a hit. And a 2-out single off the bat of Kaylee Flowers, and that'll bring up Bailey McNur, the third baseman here. They're going to bring in a pinch runner for the catcher here. That'll be number 28, Laura McNur. So Bailey McNur, the third baseman, comes here with 2 outs. Runners on first. Gracie winds, and here's the pitch. Ball's hit to the second baseman again. It's going to get through. Arabelle with the ball, and not in time. She's safe, and they'll have runners at first and second here with 2 outs. And that brings up Adeline Terwilliger. Adeline Terwilliger comes up with 2 outs here. Runners on first and second here for this Eagles offense. Two outs. Giddens toes the rubber here. She rocks, fires, and here's the pitch. Strike 1 called. And if you look at this game and you're watching it, you're seeing a top defense in the state. We're not hitting the ball like we should. And while we're scoreless here in 6 innings. 0-1 count here with 2 outs. Giddens winds, and here's the pitch. That ball swung on and missed for strike 2. 0-2 count here with 2 outs. Gracie way ahead here. Gracie rocks, fires, and here's the pitch. That ball's hit right back at her. Gracie will field it herself, go to 1, and that'll be out number 3. We'll go to the top of the 7th here, scoreless, right here on your Patriots Sports Network.
go, Emma. Stay hot, Emma.
One ball, one strike here to Gorley. Top of the seventh inning, had to run to Egypt to use the restroom. Gorley with a hit in the gap. She's going to be on first because she had to second. She's headed to second. Here's the throw. Not in time. Emma Gorley with a sliding double. Here's a chance for Lowry to take us to the promised land here in the top of the seventh. That brings up Emmy Lowry here. And here's the pitch. And there's a good bunt by Lowry. He's going to get right, just foul off the bat of Emmy Lowry. So an 0-1 count here to Emmy Lou. Sorry, guys, I had to catch my breath. I'm literally out of breath running from the bathroom up here. And there's a good bunt. That bunt's going to get down. She'll get the out at first. We move a runner to third here with one out, and that brings up Maddie Rooker. Great bunt by Emmy Lowry. So Maddie with a chance here to put this Patriot offense on the board. We're scoreless. Top of the seventh, runner on third for the Lady Patriots. Here's the pitch. Ball high. One ball, no strikes here to Maddie Rooker. One ball, no strikes here, one out. Here's the pitch. That ball's hit high. Gorley might try to tag here. And no, that'll be the second out of the inning, and that'll bring up Gracie Giddens with two outs with a runner on third base here. Gracie with a chance to help herself right here with two outs.
All right, 16. Give me something on
Top of the seventh inning here, two outs. Giddens with a chance here. Scott winds, and here's the pitch. Ball inside, one ball. No strikes here to Gracie Giddens. That ball's hit on the ground. Gracie's got to get down the line. And that's going to be out at first, and that'll be the third out of the inning. And we're scoreless here going into the bottom of the seventh right here on your Patriots Sports Network. We're here at the bottom of the seventh inning. We're scoreless, and it's coming down to the wire. Can this Patriot defense hold this Lady Eagle offense to take it into extra innings right here? Giddens on the mound. Yeomans to the plate. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike one. Kate Yeomans to the plate here, the first baseman. You've got 7, 8, and 9 coming up for this Lady Eagle offense. Okay, if we do go to extra innings, the rule is it's Texas shootout. The last out does go automatically to second, so you start the inning with a runner at second base. 0-1 count here. Here's the pitch. Ball's hit hard down the first base line, but it's going to get fouled. My goodness, that ball was hit. Almost fair. I'm telling you, by Nats here, that thing would have been fair. And so an 0-2 count here to Yeomans. Giddens way ahead here. 0-2 count here. Giddens winds. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ball way outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Yeomans. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Yeomans. Here's the pitch. That ball's inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes here. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here for Gracie Giddens. Got a rare back to fire one right here. Here's the pitch. Back to her. Giddens will field it easy. Fire to first for out number 1. Good play by Gracie. That'll be the first out of the inning, and that'll bring up the right fielder, Carrie Johnson. So Carrie Johnson and Emily McCray due up for this Lady Eagle offense here. Giddens rocks. She'll fire here. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. 0-1 count here to Carrie Johnson. Oh, 1 count here with 1 out. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Same spot. Johnson down in the hole here. 0-2 here. Late in the bottom of the 7th inning. 1 out here. Johnson chokes up on the bat here. 0-2 count. Giddens rocks, fires, and here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. That'll be the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Emily McCray, the center fielder. The center fielder for this Lady Eagles team. Emily McCray looking to get something started here for this Eagles team with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Giddens rocks, fires, and here's the pitch. Ball's hit in the right side of the field, but going to get out of play for strike 1. So an 0-1 count here with 2 outs. So an 0-1 count here to Emily McCray. Giddens rocks, fires. Here's the pitch. And a strike called right down the middle. So an 0-2 count here to Emily McCray with 2 outs. Giddens looking to take us into extra innings here. Patriot fans are making noise here. 0-2 count here with 2 outs. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a strike called on the outside corner, and we'll go into extra innings. We'll go to the top of the 8. Scoreless right here on your Patriots Sports Network. And we're here, top of the 8th inning. It's a Texas shootout. Giddens goes to second to start the inning. Each team gets a runner on second base here. Abra Harris with a chance here. And she bunts it. Giddens goes to third. Ball's in the dirt, but it's going to be picked by the second baseman. A good play there for out number 1, and we got a runner on third base, and Peyton Harper to the plate. Good job by Abra Harris there. My goodness, a bunt on a changeup. I don't think I've ever seen that. Peyton Harper with a chance here. Ball gets by her, and it's going to bounce right back to the catcher. You do not want to make the second out at the plate here. 1 ball, no strikes here to Peyton Harper. You got to be patient here if you're Peyton. Find a pitch to hit, and let's score a run right here. Gracie's at third. 1 out, 1 ball. Here's the pitch. 2 balls up high. So a 2-0 count here to Peyton Harper with a dangerous Arabelle Roberts on deck with that great speed. Two-0 count. Here's the pitch. 3-0 count here. 3 balls, no strikes here with 1 out to Peyton Harper. Three-0 count here. Here's the 3-0 pitch. That's ball 4, and we'll have runners on the corners here with 1 out. That'll bring up Arabelle Roberts, and Coach Corum's going to make a running change here. Cortland Bennett's going to come in and run for Peyton Harper here as we make a offensive change here. As their coach comes out and talks to his pitcher to try to calm her down here, you got Arabelle Roberts to the plate here. Cortland Bennett's going to come in and run for Peyton Harper, and that'll be 11. That'll be number 11, Cortland Bennett. She'll come in and run for Peyton here. So we'll have runners on the corners here with 1 out. I can't hear him. What did he say? And the umpire giving a little bit of comedy back there, back from commercial break here. Cortland at first. Giddens at third. Arabelle to the plate here. Here's the pitch. Cortland takes off, but Arabelle's going to foul it off for strike 1, and Brylan Waldron on deck. And here's the pitch. And we'll take second base. So an 0-2 count here to Arabelle Roberts. 1 out here. Runners on second and third for this Patriot offense. Got to have something right here. You got to have something out of Arabelle right here. 0-2 count here with Waldron on deck. Here's the pitch. And she bunts it. They got to get there. Everybody's going to be safe, and we'll have the bases loaded with 1 out, and that'll bring up the leadoff hitter in Brylan Waldron. Brylan's 0 for 3 on the day, looking to keep her hitting streak alive right here, and no better chance than the top of the 8th inning and extra innings right here with the bases loaded full of Lady Patriots. Here's the chance for 12 to do what she does best here. And she fouls it off for strike 1. So an 0-1 count here to Brylan Waldron. Brylan with an 0-1 count here, 1 out, bases loaded of Lady Patriots here. And Scott Wines, here's the pitch. She's going to hit it to the shortstop. Shortstop's going to come home, and it's not going to be in time. Gracie scores. Everybody's safe. And we have the bases loaded here, and we take a 1-0 lead in the top of the 8th inning. Good sportsmanship right there from the head coach of DEA, and I tell you, we haven't seen this much in this place, and I tell you what, turnaround for this crowd here, and big ups to those guys, man. Good sportsmanship right there, and we take a 1-0 lead here. We've got one out, and the base is full of Lady Patriots still with speed all around the base pads here. Here's the pitch to Cravey. That ball's low. 1 ball, no strikes here to Cadence Cravey here in the top of the 8th inning. 1-0 count here with 1 out. Here's the pitch. Cravey hits it into right field. Cortland's got to get back to tag. And she does tag, and she's safe. She's safe. She's safe. She's safe. Cadence to Browland to second. And we take a 2-0 lead here with 1 out. With 2 outs, that's the second out. A great play by the right fielder. And the catcher drops the ball here, and we take a 2-0 lead here with 2 outs. And Gorley at the plate. Gorley is knocking the fire out of it, hitting the gap here in this game. A gap shot right here scores 2. Gorley. Here's the pitch to Gorley. That ball's low. 1 ball, no strikes here to Emma Gorley. One 0 count here to Emma Gorley. She rocks and fires. Here's the pitch. Gorley hits it down. It's about a third baseman. Gorley trips, and she's going to be thrown out. Gorley tripped out of the box, but we take a 2-0 lead here, going to the bottom of the 8th inning right here on your Patriots Sports Network. And we're back here live. We lead 2-0 here. Bottom of the 8th inning. They get a runner on second base, and the speedy number 14, Emily McCray. So you've got to play perfect defense right here if you're this Lady Patriot team. 2-0 lead here for Gracie Giddens. The number 1 team in the state backs against the wall right here. What do? Do you fight out of it right here? Bottom of the 8th, Giddens winds, and here's the pitch. Fouled off here for strike 1. Good pitch by Gracie. Kylie Bell, the shortstop, up the bat here. 0-1 count here to Bell. Giddens rocks, fires. Here's the pitch, and she bunts it. Browland fields it, fires to first. It hits her. They're going to score a run. Kylie's headed to third. She's going to be safe at second, and they score a run. 2-1 ball game here. So a 2-1 ball game here, and a runner at second base in Kylie Bell. There we go. 2-1 ball game here. Gracie Wines, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike one. Oh, 1 count here to Aubrey Scott. Scott, the 2-hole hitter and the pitcher. Giddens winds, and here's the pitch. Ball high. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Aubrey Scott. One count here to Aubrey Scott. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Aubrey Scott. One ball, 2 strikes here to Aubrey Scott. Gracie winds, and here's the pitch. Ball, good block by Brylin Waldron there. She'll keep it in front of her. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Scott. And Peyton Peebles on deck here. 2 balls, 2 strikes here. And here's the 2-2 pitch. That ball's hit in the outfield. That ball's going to get down. Macy's got it. She's going to miss it. They're headed to second. And they'll have a RBI double off the bat of Aubrey Scott. And it's tied 2-2 here with nobody out. And Peyton Peebles to the plate for DEA. Two balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 ball game here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Nobody out. Peyton Peebles to the plate. Here's the pitch. Ball in. 1 ball, no strikes here to Peebles. Gracie's got to get us out of here. And they're going to automatically walk Peebles to put a force play on each part of the field here. Your Coach Corum, you've got to do that in a tied ball game here in a Texas shootout. That brings up Kaylee Flowers, the catcher. Two-two ball game here, nobody out. Runners on first and second for the Lady Eagles. Ball high. 1 ball, no strikes here to Kaylee Flowers. Gracie Wines, here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. 1-1 count here to Kaylee Flowers. One count here. Scores tied 2-2. Here's the pitch. Ball high. 2 balls, 1 strike here to Kaylee Flowers. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That ball's hit to Cadence. Cadence going to field it. She'll fire to first for out number 1. That'll be the first out of the inning. They'll have runners in scoring position at second and third. And if I'm Coach Corum, I'm taking 21, and she can go to first as well. You got to walk her here. And that'll bring up Terwilliger. Terwilliger getting a chance here with runners. The base is full of Lady Eagles here. A hit wins the game here. Giddens goes strong here. 1 out. Bases loaded. Gracie Wines. Here's the pitch. That ball's popped up. Foul is going to get out of play here. So a foul ball. So an 0-1 count here to Terwilliger, and Yeoman's on deck. So an 0-1 count here to Terwilliger. 1 out, 2-2 ball game here in the bottom of the 8th inning. The Patriots' backs are against the wall here. Here's the pitch. Fouled off for strike 2, and a catch by Browland, but he's not going to get it because it hit the pole. Heck of a backyard play there, though. We playing wiffle ball. That's an out. So an 0-2 count here with 1 out. Giddens way ahead here. Gracie rocks. She fires. Here's the pitch. And, oh, that ball misses on the outside corner for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. That's a good-looking pitch, but just a bit outside there. And that's a good 0-2 pitch right there from Gracie Giddens. You want to throw that ball outside to see if she'll chase. It's a good call there. 1 ball, 2 strikes here with 1 out. Giddens rocks, fires. Here's the pitch. Ball's popped up on the infield. Giddens is going to call it. What are we doing? And that'll be a walk-off. An infield fly has got to be the call here. Nobody touched the ball here. So it's going to be a foul ball. If nobody touches it, it's a foul ball. Corum's come out. He's arguing the play here. Nobody touched the ball. It's a foul ball, so the runners go back, and the Patriots luck up right here. We're back here live. We go back here, an 1-2 count here to Terwilliger. So the ball is fouled. Jeremy comes out and argues the call, gets the call. It's a 1-2 count here with 1 out. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. That's out number 2. Gracie Giddens bows her neck and gets the 2nd out here. Outfield can play back, infield plays back, and get the out anywhere you want to right here. With Kate Yeomans to the plate here for the Lady Eagles. A hit wins the ball game here. There's nothing you can do for an for a hit here, but you've got to knock it down and get an out somewhere. That ball misses outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes here to Kate Yeomans. 2 outs here, 2-2 ball game here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Kate Yeomans. One ball, 1 strike here to Kate Yeomans. One ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Ball's hit in the right field. Could it get foul? It's going to get foul. A foul ball. That ball could have won the game. So a 1-2 count here for Kate Yeomans. My goodness, what a ball game here, folks. If you're watching the live feed, you've got to be on your edge of your seat right here. This is as good as it gets. It's as down to the wire. 1-2 count here with 2 outs. Giddens ahead here. They get their sign. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Giddens rocks. She fires. Swing and a miss for strike 3. We're going to the top of the night. A heck of an inning for Gracie Giddens. We'll go to the top of the night, tied by 2 here on your Patriots Sports Network. 2-2 ball game here. We're here, top of the ninth inning here. What a ball game here. Both teams battling. Emmy Lowry to the plate with Gorley at second here in the Texas shootout rules. Gorley with a chance here. She finds a gap. Gorley scores. Nobody hotter on the planet than Emmy Lowry. 1-0 count here to Lowry. Here's the pitch. Lowry hits it in the center field. Center fielder's on. She's going to miss it. Gorley to third. She's going to get down, and we'll have runners on the corners with nobody out, and a good piece of hitting by Emmy Lowry, and Maddie Rooker with a chance to do some damage right here in the top of the ninth inning. Here we go, runners on the corners. Lowry takes off. They're going to throw it back to the pitcher. Lowry has seconds. We have runners on second and third here with nobody out. Maddie Rooker to the plate. Gracie Giddens on deck here. My goodness, what a game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Maddie Rooker. I don't think I've ever seen a softball game quite as good as this one. Here's the pitch. Maddie pops it up. The catcher's going to give chase to it, and she'll have out number 1. So that'll be the first out of the inning as Gracie Giddens comes up. I couldn't think of a better hitter in this Patriot lineup that I would want up right now than Gracie Giddens, the junior. 1 out here. Here's the pitch. Ball high. 1 ball, no strikes here to Giddens. New pitcher here for this Eagle team, and that's number 15. Kylie Bell, the shortstop. The shortstop, Kylie Bell, comes in to pitch here. So Aubrey Scott moves the shortstop. A 2-0 count here to Gracie Giddens. She rocks, fires. Here's the pitch. Ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes here to Gracie Giddens. .30 count here. Here's the pitch. And she's swinging. A ball through. A 3-0 hit. Here comes Lowry. Lowry will score. Gracie Giddens with a 1-out double and a 2 RBIs off the bat of junior Gracie Giddens. My goodness, what a ball game here. And we take a 4-2 lead here in the top of the ninth inning. And here comes Abra Harris to the plate. 3-0 count here, and nobody better than Gracie Giddens right there. 4-2 lead here. And here's the pitch. Abra Harris hits it down the right side, but it's going to get foul. I won't be able to talk after this game, that's for sure. Thank God it's the weekend.
Keep your head down like you did just then. Keep your head down. Let's go.
4-2 ball game here in the top of the ninth inning. We're in a dogfight. Rocks, fires. Here's the pitch to Harris, and that ball's high. 1 ball, 1 strike here. Peyton Harper on deck and Arabelle in the hole. Would be a no better time for this Patriot offense to come out swinging like they do. And there is a strike right down Broadway. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Abra Harris. As you can see, 2 runs probably is not enough to win this one. Here's the pitch. And a strike 3 right down the middle. 2 outs here. And that brings up the youngster Peyton Harper and Arabelle on deck. Yes, sir. 3's going to re-enter, which that's Peyton Harper. She's going to re-enter for Cortland Bennett. As Peyton is just the DP in this situation, she has to re-enter the game. 2 outs here. Here's the pitch. Peyton hits it high in the air, That ball might be down, and it's not, and the second baseman with a heck of a play there. We lead 4-2 going into the bottom of the ninth right here on your Patriots Sports Network. We're back here live at DEA, a 4-2 ball game here in the bottom of the ninth inning. We've got a sub in here, and I'm not sure who this is. Emily McCrae's on deck. She'll take a step out. That's number 2, Marley Johnson. Marley Johnson's going to hit for Carrie Johnson here in the bottom of the ninth inning. And you've got Kate Yeomans at second base. Gracie Wines, and here's the pitch. Ball high. 1 ball, no strikes here to Johnson. One ball, no strikes here. Gracie Wines, and here's the pitch. Ball low. 2 balls, no strikes here. And a walk's not terrible here in this situation as you set up forces all over the plate. So you want a strikeout here, but you're not terrible if you have a walk here. 2 balls, no strikes here. Giddens Wines. Here's the pitch. Strike right down the middle. I turned into an umpire there. 2-1 count here to Johnson. Giddens trying to fight back here. And here's the 2-1 count. That ball's hit to the first baseman, Rooker. Rooker will field it. She'll go to first, and that's out number 1. We'll give up a bag for an out. Absolutely. 1 out here, and that brings up number 11. Hold on. I can't see who's up here. That'll be number 14, Emily McCrae, the center fielder. Here's the pitch. That ball's fouled off hard to the right side, off the coach's chest for strike 1. An 0-1 count here to Emily McCrae from Gracie Giddens. You got to be ready for anything right here if you're this Patriot defense. Don't worry about the run. Get the out. Gracie Wines, here's the pitch, and there's a bunt. Gracie's got it. She'll fire to first. Out number 2. And no, she come up. And they'll get a run on the bunt, so a 4-3 ball game here with 1 out. A high throw from Giddens causes Cravey to come off the bag here. 4-3 ball game, 1 out. Bottom of the ninth, top of the lineup up. Kylie Bell, the shortstop. If you're this Patriot defense, you're rolling a double here. Try to roll 2 here, but the speedy Kylie Bell at the plate, and she does have wheels. Gracie rocks. Here's the pitch. Ball high. 1 ball, no strikes here to Kylie Bell. Heck of a ball game here. 4-3 lead for the Patriots here in the bottom of the ninth inning with 1 out and runners on first. Gracie Wines, here's the pitch. That ball's hit to the third baseman, Lowry. It's off her glove, and everybody's going to be safe, and they'll have runners at first and second here with 1 out. With Aubrey Scott coming to the plate here. Runners at first and second here for the Lady Eagles with 1 out. Aubrey Scott to the plate here. And here's the pitch. Ball's popped up. Got to go back here. You're drifting back here, and that ball's going to fall for strike number 1 here. And if you're thinking about it the right way here, you want that guaranteed out, but the runner can tag from second. That's a long throw. 0-1 count here to Aubrey Scott. 1 out. Giddens Wines. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's a foul ball for strike 2. So an 0-2 count here to Aubrey Scott with 1 out. Giddens way ahead here. 0-2 count here with 1 out. Giddens rocks, fires. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That ball's popped up to Gorley. Gorley's going to have it for out number 2. So 2 outs here. We're 1 out away from winning a barn burner here, but don't go counting your chickens before they hatch with Peyton Peebles coming up to the plate for this Lady Eagle offense. You got to play back if you're the outfield here. You can give up 1 run, but you can't give up 2 here. Gracie, 2 outs here. Peyton Peebles, the left fielder here, the 3-hole hitter for this Lady Eagle offense. Gracie Wines, here's the pitch. Strike 1, swinging. Good pitch from Giddens. 0-1 count here with 2 outs. These Patriot fans are on their feet. Giddens getting her sign here. 0-1 count here. Giddens rocks. She fires. Here's the pitch. Ball's hitting no man's land. Cadence is back. That ball's going to get down. They're going to score 1. Here's the throw to the plate, and they'll score 1, and we'll tie it up here in the bottom of the 9th inning. What are we doing? And they're going to win it on a base running mistake on this Patriot defense team, and we're going to lose right here 5-4 in extra innings. The Patriots with a tough loss here. We'll be back home next week. But what a tough loss for this Patriot team here. This has been your game right here on your Patriot Sports Network.